Hello lads and lassies, and welcome back to my channel as I'm Mr. Mayhem. Today I'm bringing you all of my pickups for June 2023. Now there's quite a few things to go through here. I will also be doing a little extra bit at the end about my Ice Nine Kills concert experience kind of thing and what I picked up from there. But yeah, so before we get into this video, enjoy this, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. Now you may notice my background for this is different. That's because right now in the UK it is fucking boiling and we are not used to it being this hot. So instead of doing it in my room and keeping the windows shut and the place I spend most of my time, I'm deciding to do it through in the spare room because at least if this gets hot I don't have to stay in here. So but yeah, we're gonna start off with the games, then we'll go through the one DVD I got. I know I never buy DVDs, but this one's special, and then we'll go through the Blu-rays and the 4Ks. So first up, I picked up a copy of Rage 4 on PS4. Now I have played this before, haha. Played this on launch. I really enjoy this game. I like it a lot more than most people do. I picked this up on Amazon for $5, and I plan on playing through it again on PlayStation. As you see, I haven't opened it yet, but I do plan on revisiting it soon. Then I picked up a game that I had been meaning to pick up for a while, because I actually really enjoyed the first one, and that's Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. The first one, it was around about when I first got my Switch. I just picked it up because it was cheap, but ended up loving it and finishing it. So when I heard there was a sequel being announced, I was all over it, but I think there was just a lot going on at the time that I didn't pick this up on launch. But I was in CEX the other day, and I picked this up for about £20. Haven't started it yet, but I will probably love it because I really liked the first one, so really look forward to getting into this one. And then I also picked up a game that I didn't think I would pick up, but I ended up doing, and that's Diablo 4. Now I have played Diablo 3 on Switch and Xbox. It's very fun. It's quite a mindless kind of thing, but this is a lot harder than that. But I am really enjoying this so far. The visuals are gorgeous. The combat is fun. I don't have the patience for stories in games most of the time. There are a few exceptions, but I'm really enjoying this. So I do definitely recommend it. Yeah, a lot of fun. And the last game I picked up was Company of Heroes 3. I picked this up because I'm really into RTS stuff, and well, RTS if I say that, quite baby RTS stuff like Halo Wars I adore. Iron Harvest is great as well. This is quite along the same lines as that. It's just quite fun as well. Haven't played much of it because I think I got it like the day before I went to my concert, my Ice Nine Kills concert, and then got Diablo 4 and I've been into that ever since. But I'm going to go back to this at some point. It's a really cool little set. It comes with a steelbook and a bunch of extra stuff, but this is just standard copy. So, but yeah, looking forward to trying this one out. That's Company Heroes 3. And that's all the games. So, now on to the one DVD I got. More specifically, the one DVD set I got. Now, this is a series that my girlfriend introduced to me. And it's really good. I do have problems with it. It is a procedural. I'm not going to say what it is yet. It is a procedural, and with procedurals, going from these expertly written shows, and I'm not saying it isn't expertly written, but going from these like Game of Thrones, your planned out series where they're very, like 10 episodes, hour long, they're all concise, they flash out every little bit of the story. Going to a procedural where they kind of skip over some stuff and they don't make some moments as satisfying as they should be, it is jarring, but overall I do enjoy it, and that is Castle, the complete series. Now this does not have a Blu-ray, which is why I picked up the DVD set, and that's how much I like it, is that I haven't bought a DVD since probably 2015. This is the first one I bought since then. It's the first one I bought in 8 years. And it is actually really nice. You've got all your seasons there, and they all come in nice little fold out ones. Me and my girlfriend are currently on season 6. We just started season 6 the other day, and it's very entertaining. Nathan Fillion is hilarious and he's awesome. And I started watching The Rookie on my own as well, and that's great. But anyway, that's besides the point. I picked this up because I love it and I wanted to have it. So yeah, probably the only DVD I'm going to pick up for a while. And that's all the DVDs. Next, we are going on to the Blu-rays now. There's a lot of TV here, so let's start with that. So the first is The Night Of. This is a Blu-ray set that's been out of print for a while. You can get it in like a set with The Outsider and Watchmen, but I already had Watchmen. I wasn't really willing to pay 40 quid for 2 shows, so I ended up picking up this for £6 pre-owned. And it's actually not that bad in terms of quality. I've not watched it yet, but I've heard it's really, really good. And it's another one of those limited shows that I really want to check out soon. Another mini-series is The Night Manager. I picked this up in CEX for £3.50, I think it was. I haven't watched this yet either, but this is in fairly good nick. And yeah, look forward to checking that out at some point. Another, well, I say it's a mini-series. It was the first series and the only series, but I've always been interested in it, and that's Lovecraft Country. Jonathan Majors in this. That was also another pull for me. I had wanted to watch this before already, but when I remembered Jonathan Majors was in it, I picked it up, and as you can see, I haven't opened it yet, but yeah. Next up, we have Mayor of Easttown. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's Easttown. The basic English is Easttown, but really sounds very interesting, to be honest. It's another one of those series that I've just picked up now, and I've heard it's very good, and got it for quite cheap, so look forward to checking this out again soon. It's still sealed, but should be interesting nonetheless. Is that the last mini-series? Yes, it is. Okay. Now on to the big series. Now the first one I picked up, I'm very much into my TV shows right now. I go through phases, but I picked up Vikings, the complete series. Now, one issue I have a lot of the time with these new sets is that they're at the height of DVDs when they're Blu-rays. So for example, this comes out and then it's just, oh, that's the wrong way. Then it's just this big jumbo box, and you open it up and it's just discs. Now my issue with this is that it's not the same height as a DVD, but once you start to accumulate these sets, it's not so bad. For example, I have the Dexter one that's like this, the Shield one is like this, Vikings is like this, and then I also have Castle, which is the size of a DVD, so it's not too bad. But I've watched the first couple episodes. I'm enjoying it quite a lot so far, but I've still to continue watching it. So, and then the last TV series I got was a series that I actually had in my basket, and if they didn't have it in person at HMV, I was going to order it. But me and Callum went to CEX for the first time in God knows how long, and they had it for £22 instead of £60 on Amazon. And that is the complete series of Lost. This is one of the ones that's been on my radar for a while, but we were just in CEX looking for not TV stuff, but I saw this set and I was like, £22, absolutely. And it's in good condition. Like it's not perfect, but like it's very good condition, and I'm so happy I was able to do it. This is so funny to me how it goes like fat, thin, but yeah, very happy I was able to pick this up for so cheap. And yeah, it's awesome. Looking forward to checking that out soon. Now on to the 3 movies I picked up. Now, this is again to do with Ice Nine Kills. So me and my girlfriend have decided to watch all the films that were inspired by the 2 Silver Scream albums in order. So these were the only 3 that I was missing. And the first one was, hang on a minute. Let me just take this sticker off. Uno momento. So the first one was Silent Night, Deadly Night. I didn't own this already, and I thought it was out of print because on Amazon it goes for stupid money, but in HMV I got it for a tenner. So yeah, haven't seen it yet, but looking forward to checking it out at some point. The next one was Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, I don't really know why this is horror. I mean, it's a 12, but again, I didn't have this one. I haven't seen it, but yeah. And the last one I have seen before, but I didn't have, was The Devil's Rejects. Now, I was actually going to film this video anyway because I wasn't sure it was going to arrive, but it arrived this morning, so that's good. But yeah, The Devil's Rejects. So I have seen this before, and I did enjoy it, but we'll see how I enjoy it for a second time. And that is all my Blu-rays. So now we're on to the 4Ks. Excuse me, right. So we'll start from here. This is in no particular order. First up, we have A Simple Favor. This is a film that back in like 2018, I used to go into the cinema and see like 5 films a day, and a lot of the time there'd be like 3 films I want to see and then 2 I just do for something to do. this was one of these something to do films that I ended up loving. It's really, really good, and I have actually watched this one. 4K looks fine. It says it's a 4K DI, but it looks fine. Like, the HDR is decent, but it's nothing to write home about. It is a fucking great film. It's way better than a lot of people give it credit for, personally, but I loved it. It was fantastic. Next up was a CEX pickup, and that is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I've never seen this before, but it's on my radar, and I want to check it out at some point because I've heard it's quite good. So yeah, pardon me, I'm about to burp. No, I'm not. Next up is one that I've done an unboxing for. The Lighthouse Arrow Video Limited set. I've not checked this out yet, but I did do an unboxing for it. I'll leave a link in the description for that, if I remember to. If I don't, then my unboxing playlist should be quite easy to find. But this film was fantastic, and when I saw this was getting an Arrow set, I had to pick it up. So yeah. This is funny. Next up, we we have Morbius. This film isn't actually awful. It's fine. It's not great. It's not terrible. I got this in a 2 for 30 with something else later on, but yeah, I got Morbius in 4K. It's Morbin time, boys. Let's go. Yeah, it's funny. And then another one that I have actually watched is San Andreas. I hadn't seen this before, but I was in a disaster movie mood, so I picked this up. It was decent. The effects were fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I forgot how much I enjoyed just watching shit get destroyed. And this was solid. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was decent. Probably on the same level of Morbius for me, but I did really enjoy it for what it was. The 4K, meh, nothing right home about again. Another film that I have actually seen, but I didn't enjoy that much, and kind of sucks because I ended up getting the big set. But that's Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. This is the big chongoid set. The 4K transfer looks incredible. The film itself, it's a bit grim. Don't get me wrong, Michael Rooker is fantastic, and it does its job of making you feel super uncomfortable, but I don't think I'm going to rewatch this one, so this is one that may get traded in if I can ever be arsed to, because I have a bag of Blu-rays that when I get the 4Ks I put them in there, build them up and then trade them in eventually, but sometimes if I don't like a film a lot, I'll probably trade it in, and this is probably on that list for trading in, but we'll see. I might not, because it is a lovely, lovely set, but yeah. Not really for me, like, just a bit too depressing. One that I bought full price because I was like, right, do you know what? I don't care what anyone else says. I'm curious about the concept, and I ended up really enjoying it. And that's 65 with Adam Driver. I heard all the stuff that it wasn't great and it's awful, but I actually really enjoyed this. I'm someone that can actually enjoy something because of the premise, even if it is rushed. There is aspects of this film and quite a few bits where it does feel like they get to places a bit too quickly, but I did enjoy the film overall. 4K looks, it's above average. There's some really good detailed shots. The monster effects actually look really good, and Adam Driver does a great job, but it does feel like it's a bit too quick. Like, it does feel rushed a little bit, but I really, really enjoyed this for what it was, personally. But yeah, I'm glad I picked that up. A film that as a kid I saw in the cinema and actually quite enjoyed, and picked it up to watch it, but then didn't realise how long it was. 2012. This is a film that I'm surprised it's got 4K, but I really enjoyed this film when I was younger, and I picked it up because I'm in the mood for disaster films like San Andreas, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I remember really enjoying this one. Again, I love seeing stuff just get destroyed. Yeah, not much more to say on that one. Next up is another one that I've done an unboxing for that you will have seen recently and took way too fucking long to come out in 4K, and that is the Avatar The Way of Water HMV 4K Steelbook. I haven't watched this yet, but I do plan on watching it today. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out because I only saw it once in cinemas, but ever since then, like, I've thought about it at least once a month, and I really want to watch it again, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. It is annoying that they didn't release the first one, then the second one, but I have to wait 2 weeks for the second one, for the first one, sorry. I know America already has both of these, but yeah. Next up is another 4K that I have actually watched, and it's now raining. Very cool. That I have actually watched, and that is Charlie's Angels. Now, very nice slip coming the other way. Now, my girlfriend introduced me to these films. These films are silly. I actually quite like the first one, this one. The second one, I don't really enjoy. It just feels way too long, or it feels longer than it is, but this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous 4K. It's just so much more crisp and clear than the Blu-ray. The Atmos is pretty good. Yeah, the Atmos is pretty good, and yeah, it's just a really, really good looking 4K, and I really enjoyed this film. Another one that I've actually watched, and has way too good packaging, and it looks gorgeous, is Cocaine Bear. I didn't see this in cinemas, but I was able to pick it up. Look how nice this packaging is, though. Like, it's lovely. Like, this is Universal, and Universal's discs normally are quite plain. But this is lovely. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous film. The 4K looks incredible. The film itself, I really enjoyed. It's silly as fuck, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad I picked it up, so. Another one I've heard a lot about. My God, it is raining heavily now. I might close my bedroom window after this. Another one I've heard a lot about and decided to pick up was Backdraft. I'm currently watching a show called 911, and that's a lot about fire and rescue. And I remembered my dad talking about this and hearing pretty good things about it, so I picked this one up. I've not watched it yet; it's still sealed, but look forward to checking this one out at some point. Okay, next up we have another film that I've actually seen before, but I hadn't seen it in a while, and I want to check it out again, and that is Black Hawk Down. I really enjoyed this film for what it was back when I watched it, and I wanted to check it out again, so I decided on picking it up in 4K, not much more to say on that. Oh, this was a steal. I got this in CEX for, I think it was like £25 maybe, and that is the Hitchcock 4K Volume 1 set. Now this one does have a different material to the first print, and it is a bit annoying because the discs are very loose for some reason. Yep, they're very loose. They've just now gone everywhere. But I'm going to try and lift this up, and I'm going to try and show you. It's not going to go well. If something falls out, it's fine. It's just the Blu-rays. The 4Ks are secure in the back. But look at that. That is gorgeous. My only issue with it is that it does just fall occasionally. Yep, there we go again. I have debated just taking them out because I do actually already have the Hitchcock set with all the Blu-rays anyway, so I've considered just taking them out because it's just annoying, but got that for £32 in CEX, 25 sorry, and it's in pretty good condition, so. And I have, with Callum, I have already watched Vertigo and The Birds, and they look fantastic. The Birds I just don't enjoy too much. I think it's quite boring, but Vertigo is great. It looks fantastic. Rear Window is amazing, but yeah, the transfers are quite they're stunning. So next up was one I got in a 2 for 20 that. So for the longest time, these were the last in this like Disney 2 for 20 that I wanted to get, and that was Braveheart and Jojo Rabbit. The one time I went in to get it, they only had Jojo Rabbit and they didn't have Braveheart. So I'm just gonna pick Braveheart up at some other time. But Jojo Rabbit is a fantastic film. I've not watched this yet, but I do look forward to watching it, and it's always nice to have a slipcover for these films. So now for another film that the one time I've watched it, I thought was okay, but I picked this up purely because of the Silver Scream Saga watch through, and that is Jaws in 4K. I didn't really vibe with this film. I thought it was pretty good, but it wasn't amazing. But we'll see how I feel about it now, as I haven't watched this in like 4 or 5 years, so I'm looking forward to going back and checking it out at some point. So we'll see. Next up was it was on discount, and I'm very curious about it, and that is House of the Dragon Season 1 in 4K. This is a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous little set. I haven't watched this yet, so I can't say anything about it, but I did really enjoy Game of Thrones, and this is apparently very good as well. So, next up was another film that I remember when I was little, my mum said to me that, oh, you probably won't like this film because, you know, it's a bit boring for you. But as soon as I saw it was getting a 4K, I picked it up, and I want to say Paramount know how to do slipcovers, because this is absolutely gorgeous. The Firm, look at that. Just gorgeous. I've not watched it yet, but my god, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover, and I'm very much looking forward to checking this one out. One I picked up in CEX because it was only a £5, and I'm very curious about it. Lightyear. Not heard great things about this. I know it flopped so hard, but I'm curious. Another steal from CEX. Got this for £20. Dawn of the Dead, the 4K version from Second Sight. I do have the Blu-ray, like, big set with all the books and stuff, but I did not have the 4K, so I picked this up for £22, and it is in pretty much minty fresh condition. It is fantastic, so looking forward to checking that transfer out at some point. This is one I picked up purely just because I wanted to have all of them, and that is Justice League, sorry. Haven't watched this yet. I mean, I've seen it already like 2 or 3 times, and it's not great, but I thought I'd just like to have it, and it was cheap, so. And the last for this pile, still got another pile to go, but a set that I never actually thought I would end up picking up, but it was half off, and lo and behold, I did actually end up picking it up, is the, just noticed how kind of crimped this is, but I think it's the plastic. That's the Batman 1989 to 1997 set. This is gorgeous. This is a lovely, lovely set. Yeah, I really like Batman and Robin because it's just so dumb, and I haven't seen the other ones. I've seen Batman and Robin. I've not seen Forever or Returned. So, but I'm looking forward to checking this out. I got this for 35 instead of 70. So, very much looking forward to checking this out. Now on to I've done an unboxing for 5 of these next things. First one is the John Wick 4 Collector's Edition. Now I'll put a link to the unboxing in the description if I remember to, but this one was probably the most disappointing one because the cardboard is so flimsy, but it does come with a lot of cool stuff if you want to check that out. Pardon me, and this isn't the only copy of the film I have if you've watched the channel recently. I also have the HMV First Edition, which is very, very nice as well. Does come with alternate art on the discs, and yeah, I love this film if you couldn't tell. I also picked up the Steelbook, the HMV Steelbook, which is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I'll leave a link to the unboxing. I also picked up the standard Steelbook, which is again gorgeous. I'll leave a link to the unboxing. Yeah, this is like my favourite film of the year. And I also picked up the lenticular Amazon sleeve. Again, just gorgeous. Like, look at that. That is gorgeous. And finally, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I ended up picking up the standard edition that just has the standard slipcover. So I now have all the versions available here. Yeah, I'm a bit of a nut, but I do love this film so much, so it was kind of a no-brainer for me. But I have an unboxing for all of these except the standard edition because it's just the normal, but the slipcover. So, but yeah, I absolutely adore this film, and I checked out a little bit of it when it came, and the 4K is just gorgeous. It is fantastic. So, next up, a film that I kind of really didn't like in cinemas, but I wanted to rewatch it again soon, and that's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's a nice cover. I do actually like Marvel's slipcover game. They're actually quite on it now, which is nice, but this film just isn't great. I haven't watched it again yet. As you can see, it's still sealed, but I do plan on watching it again. It's pretty trash, but I already have all of them as well, so I was going to pick it up at some point anyway. A film that I picked up purely because it's my childhood. It's not good, but I enjoy it, and that is 1998's Godzilla. I still do love that poster, but yeah, I picked this up because I want to watch it again soon because I've not seen it since I was little. I'm very curious about it, so we'll see how that goes down. The other one I got in a 2 for 30 with Morbius was Lone Survivor. This film is very just, it's not a cheery film, but it is absolutely fantastic. Very, very good. I believe this is, yeah, it's Peter Berg back when Wahlberg were doing some amazing shit together. They made the masterpiece that is Deepwater Horizon. I've not checked that one out either yet. And then I picked up, I've not actually seen the third one of this, but I picked up the Maze Runner trilogy. Haven't seen any of these yet. I'm watching them all back to back on Sunday with my girlfriend. When I'm recording this, it's currently Monday. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. I thought the second one was decent, and I've not seen the third yet. So we'll see how that goes down. But yeah, look forward to checking those out soon. One I picked up because of a TV show that I watched called White Collar, and they mentioned this quite a few times. That's the Maltese Falcon on the WB100 release thing. It is thin. It does come wrapped in this weird material that makes it look secondhand, but like it was rewrapped by Poundland. But I'm really looking forward to checking this one out soon because I've heard great things about it. And then I picked up, 1 second, just let me remove the Stukers. And then I picked up the original Pet Sematary. Again, this was for the Einstein Kills silver screen watch through. Not seen this yet, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. I also picked up the remake, which I have actually seen and I did really enjoy. I also picked up, oh my god, I should have taken these stickers off beforehand, but I'm not smart. I also picked up Watchmen, the Ultimate Cut, because I was wanting to watch it again, and it's very annoying that they didn't do like a set like Apocalypse Now, where it's the director's, the theatrical, and the Ultimate like in one set, because that would have made things a lot, I think a lot more people would have bought it. I know that's why Callum's not bought this, but I am curious about this, and I really want to watch it again, so I picked that up. I also picked up a film that my dad loves, and for the longest time I just didn't give it any, I didn't give it the time of day. I'm pretty sure I've seen it loads, but I can't remember it. And that is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder, is it? It's Gene Wilder, isn't it? Yeah, Gene Wilder. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. It has a gorgeous cover, very nice look cover, but look forward to checking this one out again soon, because I've not seen it since I was a kid. I barely remember it, but and I can't stand the new one. So another gorgeous Paramount release, Vanilla Sky. I've not watched this yet, but the slip cover is just absolutely just the stuff of just orgasms. It's fantastic. Look forward to checking this one out again as well. Yeah, two Tom Cruise films came out the same day. I picked this up in CEX for about the same price as the new one, but we were closer to the CEX. It's a whole thing, but that's The Untouchables. Now I didn't actually know what this was for the longest time, but then I looked it up and I was like, that sounds interesting. So picked this up. I've not watched it yet, but I will be watching it soon. I say that. But yeah, another WB100 title. Now, the reason I've gotten a lot of these WB films is because originally, me and Callum I had pre-ordered the WB100 set that came with 30 films in 4K, but it turns out 28 of them already had 4K releases or had them coming, and then there was 2 that didn't, but they now do have pre-orders, and it just wasn't worth the money at the time, and I want to watch some of these now, so I ended up just picking some of these up. The first one was Training Day. I believe this was the first WB100 movie that came out, but again, nice thin box. I'm looking forward to checking this one out soon. So one of the few I've actually seen out of this collection. I watched this last night. 4K looks, it's above average, but I did actually really enjoy this. I saw it in cinemas when it first came out, and it's very sad that it's not going to get a sequel. That's Tomb Raider 2018 with Alicia Vikander. I really enjoyed this for what it was. The 4K looks pretty decent. Yeah, I enjoyed this film. Not much more to say on that. Down to the last 2. The first one we have here. Give me a second again with these stickers. Probably should have thought this one through. Oh, look at all that sticky goo that just stayed on there. That's fine. But we have the Tomb Raider double pack, the Angelina Jolie films. I've seen the first one. It's hilariously dumb. It's in the same vein of Charlie's Angels. That's why I picked this up. But I'm looking forward to checking these out. I've not seen the second one, but I think this should be kind of fun to go through. So, and the last thing I picked up was Total Recall. I've seen this film before. It is very good. Not seen it in a while, and I'm looking forward to checking this out in 4K. So, oh, and that is my pickups for June 2023. Let me know what some of your favorite pickups were. Some of the stuff that you picked up you're very happy with. I would probably say my favorite thing, apart from John Wick, because that is my favorite thing, my favorite thing I picked up was probably... honestly, it's probably the Hitchcock set and The Firm and Vanilla Sky, probably for me. But so that's that. But there is an extra bonus thing that I wanted to do. So I saw Ice Nine Kills in concert in Glasgow. Just gonna say it, you know. And we got the RIP upgrades. So with that, I do have two of these when I show you them. So with that, you got a Ice Nine Kills Worst Vacation tour bag. You also got a pin set, which you could also buy at the merch stand as well, but you got that for free. And then you also got, this is very impromptu, this probably sounds awful on the mic. You also got your RIP lanyards with all your dates on the back. It's very, very nice. So that's what you got. And you also got a lenticular poster, which I have hung up in the room next door, but it's just the Worst Vacation poster, but it's all holographic and signed by the band. But this is the merch that I picked up from that, so one second. So first up, I picked up a hoodie. I picked up the TGIF hoodie, which looks absolutely gorgeous. That's the back, and this is the front. It's not hoodie weather right now, but it's still nice to have it. And getting Ice Nine Kills merch is so expensive over here. And then I picked up, or we picked up, should I say? It was me and my girlfriend. We were very excited about this. We also got to do a Q&A with the band, and we got photos taken with them as well. But we also picked up this American Nightmare t-shirt, which is lovely. The tour t-shirt, which is also just very, very lovely. And then on the back, you have all of the dates. We picked up the Silence t-shirt, which is just lovely. We picked up this long sleeve, which was very nice. Sorry, this is very difficult with the camera angle. And then you also have Worst Vacation on the sleeves. And then we picked up this Hip to Be Scared t-shirt, which is also very lovely. And the last thing we picked up, or at least I picked up because I always wanted one, was an Ice Nine Kills beanie. The concert was fantastic. I don't think I need to really say that, but like they had all their costumes for the different horror movies, and it was just a dream come true seeing them live after like being a fan for 5 years. Just beautiful shit, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, no complaints about that at all. Definitely recommend seeing them again, and we do want to see them again. I'm seeing Spirit Box when this goes out. I think it's the week this goes out. I'm seeing Spirit Box, so I'm very excited for that. But there is one more thing I want to show, and that is some t-shirts I picked up from HMV that were cheap. This is one of them. It's a Rogue One t-shirt. I don't know if you heard that. Sorry, my mic just fell. I also picked up 3 other t-shirts. I picked up a Suicide Squad one, which is very nice, Task Force X. I picked up a Force Awakens one because this is my favorite Star Wars film. I know you can all get up on my ass and shoot me, it's fine. I also picked up another Force Awakens one. These were all £4 each. HMV were doing a sale. And the last t-shirt I picked up was another Suicide Squad one, which is awesome. But yes, that was my pickups for June 2023. Again, let me know some of your favourites. I realised I did my intro earlier because I completely forgot. But yeah, let me know what you guys what your favourite thing was that you picked up this month, and yeah. So I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you do enjoy this, remember to like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.